This Pepsi cap told an unemployed mother of 5 that she had won 1 million pesos. Victoria Angelo had every reason to believe it. That night, Pepsi announced her number on television.
349.
The same number was printed beneath her cap beside the prize amount. Her children screamed. They imagined school fees, a passenger jeep, and a home of their own. Then families across the Philippines began finding 349 too. Reports put the total as high as 800,000 caps. But Pepsi said 349 was not enough. To understand why she trusted it, rewind. Pepsi's promotion was called Number Fever. Buy a bottle, look beneath the cap, find a 3-digit number and a cash amount, then watch television to learn whether your number had won. Previous winners appeared in advertisements holding real checks, and Pepsi had already paid tens of thousands of prizes. The top prize was 1 million pesos, enough to redraw a family's future. The ritual became a national habit. Drink, look, hope. Sales surged, and Pepsi extended the promotion for 5 more weeks. The extension put even more bottles and caps into circulation. Somewhere in the system, the 349 error had already escaped. The same mistaken 349 was printed again and again. Those caps moved through factories, trucks, stores, and refrigerators. All they needed was for Pepsi to announce one particular number. Then came the evening of May 25th, 1992.
3,
The digits appeared
4,
one at a time.
9. The winning number is 349.
People shouted and neighbors rushed in to compare caps. Some wrapped their caps in cloth or hid them in tins. Others left before sunrise by bus, jeepney, ferry, and plane. By morning, claimants were joining lines outside Pepsi offices. Every hand seemed to hold the same winning number. Pepsi expected only a few grand prize claims. Instead, the lines kept growing. Pepsi announced 349. They held 349. So, how had they lost? The 800,000 figure was a high-end report about caps, not verified individual winners. At 1 million pesos each, just 1,000 full value claims would cost 1 billion pesos, and Pepsi was facing far more than 1,000 caps. Even a tiny fraction of those caps could overwhelm the prize system. Pepsi's answer depended on something much smaller, something almost nobody had been watching. Look closer. Beneath 349 was a smaller security code. Pepsi said the printed rules required both the announced number and the exact code on its official list. The disputed caps had 349, but their smaller codes did not match. According to Pepsi, a production error had flooded the market with ordinary 349 caps. Under Pepsi's rules, those caps were not winners, but the campaign trained customers to watch the 3-digit number. Pepsi enforced the number and the code. Claimants said the broadcast made 349 feel decisive. They had followed the part of the promotion Pepsi made most visible. So which promise carried more weight? The announced number or the code on Pepsi's list? Pepsi now faced 3 obvious paths: pay every claim, pay nothing, or offer a compromise. It offered 500 pesos for each 349 cap with the wrong code, submitted before the deadline. 1 million pesos became 500 pesos, just 0.05% of the expected grand prize. Pepsi called it a goodwill payment. About 486,000 claims were accepted, costing roughly 240 million pesos. 500 pesos still mattered, even wrapped in disappointment. Others refused. They organized, protested, and demanded that Pepsi honor 349. Most demonstrations were peaceful, but violence also followed the dispute. Pepsi facilities were surrounded. Trucks were stoned, overturned, burned, or attacked with explosives. In one documented attack, a grenade thrown toward a Pepsi truck bounced toward bystanders. A school teacher and a 5-year-old girl were killed. 6 others were wounded. The cap had become evidence, protest symbol, and grievance at once. By July 1993, Pepsi reported hundreds of civil suits and thousands of criminal complaints connected to the dispute. The dispute remained in court for years. Across several related rulings, The Philippine Supreme Court accepted Pepsi's position. 349 was not enough without the correct security code. The number matched. The code did not. Legally, the caps were not winners. Pepsi won the legal fight, but that answered only the legal question. They had not altered the caps. They bought Pepsi, found 349, and heard it announced. For Victoria, school, a jeep, and a home had already become possible. The outcome turned on a code almost too small to see. The courts accepted the security code as decisive, but Pepsi's own broadcast had already told families what 349 meant. Victoria's family never received the ₱1,000,000 they believed the cap had promised. It was the number Pepsi announced. It was the number people found. It was the winning number. It just did not belong to winners.